Evil Dead Burn is the new Evil Dead movie. I've reviewed all the Evil Dead movies before. I should have done updated reviews because I don't really like those reviews, but honestly, I did not have time to do it this time. Maybe next Evil Dead movie. I love the Evil Dead franchise, actually quite a bit, and I don't know why I was not really excited for Evil Dead Burn, and maybe it's because I didn't really see any marketing for this movie. It's one of those movies that I just kept forgetting. Oh yeah, that's coming out, and then it finally did come out, and I was like, "Cool, it's out." That's kind of just how I felt watching this a little bit. I don't know. I just felt like that. Does anyone else feel like that? It didn't even do that great at the box office this weekend. I feel like a lot of people just forgot this one was coming out, which is weird because Evil Dead Rise was literally made to go straight to streaming, and then Warner Brothers changed their mind last minute and released it in theaters, but that made more money, and people were talking about it, and that was a whole thing. And so it seems weird that the one that actually was made to go to theaters this time didn't get any of the buzz. I don't know. The only buzz I'm seeing about this movie is negative from people who clearly don't understand the Evil Dead franchise. Like, why are there people complaining this movie's too gory? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I like this movie. I didn't love this movie, and I think there's a couple things that hold it back. Um, let's start with what I liked. I think this movie is really well directed. Like, this movie had like multiple moments of cinematography. It got kind of weird and stylish with its direction in like kind of like a Sam Raimi way, or but also like it's doing its own thing. I also felt like this movie felt like it was drawing back to the style of the Evil Dead remake in some ways, the 2013 one, right? And less so much the other Evil Dead movies, but also felt like it could go either or with what continuity this movie is set in. I love what they're able to do here with some of that. I liked a lot of the gore and the practical effects. I just felt like for me, I understand the point of the movies. You're in an uncomfortable situation with these family members, but then the movie needed to be an hour and a half, not an hour 50. The movie was just a little too long, and it felt like some of the character beats and like certain characters, like they needed a little bit more substance to make it work. And it felt like they would, and I usually wouldn't complain about that because someone told me that people were complaining there's not a lot of character work in this movie. I'm just going, yeah, but it's an Evil Dead movie. What the fuck are you talking about? But in seeing the movie, I get it because it feels like they were trying to do some of that, but they didn't go all the way with it. And you'll understand what I mean when you watch the movie. And it just doesn't flow very well to me. I think that the movie had its moments of just stuff that didn't work for me. Um, and so, I enjoyed the Evil Dead isms of this movie, but when it was trying to be a little bit more than your average Evil Dead movie, it felt like that's when it stopped working for me. The movie's still good. If you like Evil Dead movies, it's like, go check it out. You're going to have a good time. And there's definitely some moments that made me go, ugh. It worked, though, in a good way. And I like that a horror movie can still shock me in a good way. Because a lot of horror movies can't really do that anymore. And this is a good one. So if you like Evil Dead, it's another Evil Dead, and it's still good. It's nice to have a franchise where all the sequels in it are good movies. Even a remake, right? Because goddamn, I wish we'd go back to an era where all the Scream movies were at least pretty decent movies. That will never happen again.